Hi Flosstube, this is Veronica with Night Stitch, and I have a Flosstube update today. It is Thursday, December 11th, 2025, and I will be showing you my whips, and we're going to play Monopoly, and then I'll do my shaker. So, start with this. This is Paris. This is by Riolis. It's a kit. And it's 14 count Aida. And I'm using the fabric that came with it because I liked the border, and I'm using the floss too. So I worked on this side here. There was a string hanging, so I stitched that in, and there was another one. There was another one that I had left parked, and so I stitched that in as well. So the last time that I worked on it, I had 4,349 stitches done. And this time I added 109 stitches, so now it has 4,458 stitches in it. It's at 12.23% done, and it has 32,007 stitches left. This next one is the Craft Supplies and Other Lies by Puntini. I'm using Glowing Dreams by Fiberlicious. It's 32 count Lugana. And I added the needle book here. So everything else that I had done that I showed you last time was 926 stitches. This is 63 high by 103 wide, and I put in 138 stitches, and so now it has 1,064 stitches in it. And before I forget, I want to say hi to Tina and Jen, the Caffeinated Crafter, because Tina left me a really cool comment saying she missed me. So thank you, Tina. I missed you too. Okay. Had a brain fart. Oh, that's because this is the medieval sampler. That is a bunch of little medieval icons that came out of a magazine, but I charted it into one big pattern, so it's not actually in the magazine the way it is. So yeah, anyway, this is Aloe from the Other Side by Fiberlicious. It's 32 count Lugana. And I have this. So this was a Monopoly pattern that I was working on. Batman landed on a card spot, and he had needed to pay like 15, or he received 15 credits. So I changed it to 150 stitches because 15 seemed like a very small amount. I did not get those done because I had noticed that I had stitched the wrong color for one of the colors. It was this 712. I had accidentally switched for 841, and it wasn't going to look right, so I changed it back to what it was supposed to be. So I took out some stitches and I put in the 712 where it was supposed to be. So I didn't count these stitches that I frogged because I'd already counted them in a previous stitching session, so I might have actually stitched 150, but I didn't, like, because some of them were restitched, they didn't get counted. So the ones I did count were 89 new stitches that I put in, and everything else was restitched. So now it has 338 stitches in it. And it's 140 high by 100 wide, so it has 14,000 stitches total. And it's at 2.41% done, and it has 13,662 stitches left. So out of the 150, I have 61 stitches left to put into this. So I will do that this week. Oh, and Jen the Caffeinated Crafter, I saw that you tagged me in one of your videos, so I'll be watching that one at some point before I go back and watch your other stuff in order like I have been. So I saw that you tagged me, so thank you. Okay, this next one is out of the Just Cross Stitch 2024 Christmas magazine. It is 'Tis the Season by Tracy Richards. I'm using Peach in My Heart by Fiberlicious. It's 32 count Lugana. And this is Captain America's piece. So he landed on Just Visiting last week. So this project got 50 stitches. It's 90 high by 75 wide. I put in 50 stitches, so now it has 721 stitches in it. And it was, I finished the bowl. I had like a string in here for some of the greens, so I put that in, and then the little corners of the cookbook were not filled in, so I filled those in, and those were my 50 stitches. That's where they went. Oh, this is Stony Creek's America, America. I'm using Dragon Tears by Fiberlicious. It's 32 count Lugana. That's what I have. I filled in more of the flag here, and then I started the border, and I changed. The border said to use blending filament, which I didn't have, but I did have some gold metallic. So what I did was I did one X of the DMC, and then the next X was gold metallic, and the next X was DMC, and I alternated it a lot like I did for my Captain America shield thing that I did. So yeah, so it's like kind of shiny because it wanted it to be. So let's see, this is 126 high by 98 wide. I put in 540 stitches, so now it has 1,941 stitches in it. This is my Captain America thing. So in the middle there's silver metallic and then silver DMC. So I did that on this one with the gold. There were two other people that said they were glad I was back, so I'm gonna find their names so I can say hi to them too. So Linda and Wendy, hi, thank you for coming back and watching me. Okay, this one is Obi-Wan's, he was in jail, so I worked on the advent calendar. This one is day 15. This is by Doreen Jones. And it's a set of 24 advent calendar patterns all in one. So done. I'm doing it on This Is My Jam. It's 28 count Opal Lugana. And this is what I worked on. Last time I said I finished the backstitch on the bird, but I had not. But now it's done. And I was one square off on this. Like the green is supposed to be up one, but I didn't really care, so I left it. And this is 44 high by 25 wide. I put in 57 stitches. So now it has 112 stitches in it. No, that's not right. It has way more than 112. But I put in 57. I'll figure the rest of that out later. But he's almost done. And yeah, I just need to fill in this and then backstitch it. And the last thing I worked on was out of the Just Cross Stitch Christmas 2024. And it's Jingle Bells by Pickle Barrel Designs. I'm using Queen Crepe Myrtle by Fiberlicious. It's 32 count Lugana. And I finished the word jingle. Yeah, and then I added one of the bells. So it's 75 high by 73 wide. I put in 67 stitches, so now it has 357 stitches in it. And I worked on that because Buzz landed on free parking, so. Okay, those are all the whips. I'm gonna put in the Monopoly clip now. Welcome back to Monopoly. Captain America is over here. He's gonna go first. He got a 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He lands on Kashyyyk. Okay, Obi-Wan is in jail, so we're gonna roll and see if he gets doubles. And this will be his second time. And he did not, so he's gonna stay in jail. See what Buzz gets. He got 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. He lands on Naboo. Okay, Batman got 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, he got another card. And he passed go. Okay, so he has 2 projects that I'm gonna work on because he passed go. So his card says sell your land speeder, collect 45. So I'll do 45 stitches on the card project. think that's all for Monopoly, so I'll see you on the regular video. My hair is wintered. It's frizzy and staticky because winter. I live in the Midwest in the United States, so it's winter right now and it's dry, and so yeah. Anyway, the Monopoly stuff I'm looking at on my computer. Let's see. So Captain America landed on Kashyyyk, which is a property. So I'm going to be working out of the Just Cross Stitch Christmas 2024 magazine, and I'm going to be working on Figgy Pud Jumper by Caroline Sheldon. Caroline Selden. And I'm using this 18 count Ada by Artiste. And Captain America is going to be paying rent to Batman because Batman owns Kashyyyk, so this will get 100 stitches. And that's what I have right now. Okay, Batman landed. No, this is the project I'm going to work on for Batman collecting rent. So this is done on Lavender Mist by Fiberlicious. It's 32 count Lugana, and this is a driving sampler. So this is cars and like other road signs and icons that have to do with driving. I put them all on one pattern like I did for the medieval sampler, and I have this so far. This will get 50 stitches because Batman's collecting rent from Captain America because he owns Kashyyyk. Okay, and let's see, Obi-Wan is in jail, so I'm just going to work on the advent calendar, the day 15 that I showed you. And I'll be putting 50 stitches into that. And then Buzz landed on Naboo, and nobody owns it, so he gets to buy it. But I have finished Buzz's property whip, so I need to shake a new one for him. So I've put the properties, not the properties, the magazine starts that I didn't pull for Stitch Mania, I've put in here, so we're going to shake for a new project for Buzz. And it's going to be a bear with tools. So this is like Father's Day little icons. And there happens to be like a cartoon bear holding tools. So that will be his new project. I'll show you that when I get the other stuff, like when I get my whips after I shake for that. Let's see, Batman's actual projects from his turn are going to be the Blackwork Hot Air Balloons, which is in the Cross Stitch Crazy magazine with the spring cover like this. And I say it that way because I don't know what issue it is because it doesn't tell me. So these are the Blackwork Hot Air Balloons. This side. There. And this is 28 count white even weave. That's what I have. I'm gonna put 50 stitches into that. And then this is the medieval sampler that I showed you. Batman pulled another card, so this is the project I work on when they pull cards. And I'm going to be putting 111 stitches into that one because I'm putting in 61 stitches from last week because I didn't get them all done. And then there's an extra 100 stitches. So no, not an extra 100, an extra 50 because of the, yeah, he landed on a card. I was going to do 50 stitches, but then there's plus 61, so it means 111. So that's what that is. Okay, I'm going to go get I'm going to actually change this out to my whips and we'll shake for it and then I'll go pull projects. So I'll be right back. Okay, we have two things to shake for. The first is the whip that I'm going to be working on. Darth Vader. That's cool. I haven't put a lot of stitches in that one, so that'll be fun. Okay, so I'm gonna change it to full coverage and then I'll come back and we'll shake for that. Okay, this is full coverage. Route 66 farm stand. Yay. I like that one. Okay. The shaker is done and I will be getting the projects and then I'll come back and show you what they look like. Okay, so the Bear with Tools is a new start. It's out of the World of Cross Stitching magazine. And it looks like this. Here he's holding a wrench and a hammer and he has a hat on and he's dancing apparently or walking maybe, I don't know. It makes me think of that movie Dodgeball where the guy's teaching them how to dodge a wrench because he's like, if you can dodge a wrench you can dodge a ball. Okay, I don't have any fabric for that, but I'll just surprise you next week with what I picked. So this is Darth Vader. This is by Cross Stitch Bay, B-A-Y, on Etsy. I'm using Skyfall by Fiberlicious. It's 32 count Lugana. And I have barely done anything on this, so I'm really glad it got pulled because now I can actually work on it. That fabric is really cool. Alright, this is Farm Stand. It's a kit from Design Works. And I switched out the fabric. And I'm using Secret Garden by Fiberlicious. It's 32 count Lugana. That's what I have. Kind of been working my way to the top left so I can start working down. Okay, I think that's all. I showed you everything and yeah, so thanks again to everybody who said hi on my comments and welcomed me back. So yeah, I don't think I have anything else to say, so I think I'll just say thank you everybody for watching, liking, subscribing, and commenting, and I will see you guys on the next video. Bye.